Russo's Brand family. We are family.
Well, hello, race fans, and welcome to this jam-packed, Wednesday jam-packed edition of In the Pits. I am your host, Big Josh J Rock Hinkle. And if you're wondering why with the J Rock gimmick, thanks to Rocky of Super Ugly Show, I am the clean-shaven heart and soul of Russo's Brand, J Rock Big Josh Hinkle, or Big Josh J Rock Hinkle. Either or, it's got a nice ring to it. It's time to get started with this jam-packed episode of In the Pits. And first, let's talk some news in NASCAR. Let's see. There's a news of the new Toyota Supra headed to NASCAR. Reports are saying. Hold on, there better not be no video playing on this Fox site here. Dang it. I hate these pop-up ads. Toyota's no stranger to motorsports, both on-road and off. Toyota serves up racing products as competitive, strong all over the globe. Here in America, the premier road racing series has somewhat conventional Toyota entry, the Camry. Toyota has raced Camry in the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the Monster Energy Cup Series, including previously titled race series for more than a decade. That could change next year because Toyota is reportedly prepping the Supra for a battle on America's favorite ovals. I like Toyota Supra. I've had it in Hot Wheels before. Let's see. Moving its NASCAR offering to the new, far sportier two-door Supra. That's a tongue twister. Makes more sense. While NASCAR's enjoyed a number of sedan lookalikes from a handful of manufacturers, it's clear that there's a desire to move towards sportier offerings. Chevrolet now races with Camaro. Ford will have Mustang in the 2019 season. Now Toyota could do the same thing with the pending arrival of the Supra. Toyota won't comment on the story, which was reported by Sports Business Journal. We heard some truth through the rumor, but who can't comment from sources? We see logical reasons for the move. Oh my God, so much to read. Reading some prisoners. But yeah, that's what the Toyota news is. That possibly the Supra may come to the sport next year, replace the Camry. Well, let's see. What else is in the news here in NASCAR? Let's see. Oh yeah. Let me go on my Twitter here. The news about Kyle Busch's Xfinity Series crew chief suspended for one race after a level 1 infraction violation at Pocono. After the car won the race, they cheated. Basically, they freaking cheated with a little more technical downforce on the car. Really? I mean, really? Let me read this off here via MSN.com here. Kyle Busch's Xfinity crew chief suspended for one race after Pocono violation. NASCAR has issued a one-race suspension and a $10,000 fine against Eric Phillips, crew chief of Joe Gibbs Racing's number 18 Xfinity team, for a violation last week at Pocono Raceway. The team won the Pocono Green 250, with Kyle Busch was issued a L1 infraction for failing post-race height inspections. Basically, it's the car that it's got to be a certain height on from the ground, car hitting the ground to the certain height of the car up and down or some shit. Which I don't understand technical masterpieces of NASCAR, and I apologize for the cussing, but it drives me crazy trying to talk about it. Post-race height measurements where outside NASCAR's allow tolerance. In addition, to a loss of 10 owner points, the win will not apply to seeding in the owner's points playoffs or tiebreakers. JGR will not appeal the penalty. I don't know this crew chief's name, Dustin Zackers or whatever, will serve as crew chief. And in its penalty report, NASCAR also announced that Jeremy Murphy has completed its road to recovery program and suspension has been lifted. Well, that's good news. Let's see. What else do we have here to talk about? They said NASCAR can put more limits on Cup drivers than other series. That's been like the big deal in NASCAR, talking about the Cup drivers going to the Xfinity Series and then the Cup drivers in the Truck Series because they're winning all the races, but they're taking away the spotlight from all the younger drivers. I mean, if you're in the Xfinity and Truck Series trying to make a living, and yet you bring a Cup driver in that takes away the spotlight, then what the hell's the point of having that young driver in your team, car, and truck in the first place? That's crazy. In an appearance Monday on Sirius XM's Radio Morning Drive, NASCAR Steve O'Donnell indicated decision will need to be made soon about any changes to 2019 participation guidelines for Cup Series drivers. More and more of the fans are speaking loudly that they would like the rising talent have the series as we do as well, and established veterans that are out there, says O'Donnell, NASCAR's Vice President Chief Racing Development Officer. That's continued on, and we will have a decision really, really quickly in terms of what we do for 2019. We took a pretty bold step this year, and something we've got to evaluate and see if we want to go further. Here's the message, NASCAR, you dum-dums. You don't put them in the series at all. Let them stick to the big-time money-making Cup Series, and let the young guys have their moment in the sun, you dum-dums. That is so damn simple. If I was running NASCAR, that's what I would do. Keep them out of the damn Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. Yo, stupid. Duh. Captain Obvious right there, people. Say last August, NASCAR issued guidelines prohibiting any drivers who earn points in the Cup Series from competing in the Dash for Cash races, the regular season finale, and the 10 races in the Xfinity Series. Oh, God. That was dumb. They still race in the damn series. Just get rid of them personally. You can't take away the spotlight from the young drivers. That's so stupid. Oy vey, as Vince Russo would say. You know, I'm not going to read the rest of it. I'm going to go sweating here, and my blood pressure's probably up. Got to take my blood pressure medication in a few minutes. On a brighter note, let's get to some race reviews. First, I want to start off from last week's Indianapolis 500. Why am I talking about the IndyCar Series? Because of Indianapolis 500 for the 102nd time raced at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I mean, for 102 years, the Indianapolis 500 has been racing in Indiana, and it's won by Australian driver Will Power. Yes, he's got a strange name. Insert your own jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Will Power wins the Indianapolis 500, and poor Danica Patrick. I mean, Danica overhyped her retirement with the Danica double from the Daytona 500 and Indianapolis 500. I mean, seriously? You overhyped yourself, Danica. You overhyped yourself to where, you got nervous behind the wheel of the car. You made some mistakes onto the track. and you wrecked both times in two big races. I'm sorry. You know, you had a decent career in NASCAR. The first female to be on the pole in the Daytona 500. That's a great accomplishment. You won in the IndyCar Series in Motegi, Japan. I used to have the die-cast car, and like a dumbass, I got rid of it. But, I always had the memories of meeting you at the island in Pigeon Forge in 2014, which the day that you said to the Pigeon Forge mayor, Danica, that you don't know what Dollywood is, you basically made a lot of enemies that day, but oh well. You got a great career ahead of you outside of auto racing, and best of luck to you. And it was great meeting you 4 or 5 years ago in Pigeon Forge. But you're very down to earth and appreciate the fans. Except for that time at Pocono where somebody booed you and you cut a promo on them. That was perfect. That was so good. And now talk about the Coca-Cola 600 that was run at Charlotte Motor Speedway on the same night back on Memorial Day weekend. And the race was won by a dominating Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch won the race. Mark Truex was second, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson, top 5. And now talk about the Pocono 400 from this past Sunday, which won by the Monster Energy Cup champion, Mark Truex Jr. Kyle Larson was second, Kyle Busch third, Kevin Harvick fourth, Brad Keselowski fifth, Ryan Blaney sixth, Eric Almirola. Good run for him in the 10 Smithfield Ford seventh, and I think Eric Almirola will win some races this year. That's my bold prediction in the pits. Jimmy Johnson 8th, Joey Logano 9th, and Chase Elliott round out the top 10. Kyle Busch still has the points lead going into Michigan this Sunday. Or let me check when Michigan race is, so get my facts right here. Let's see. Oh, June 10th. Yep, this week. This Sunday, it will be the Firekeepers Casino 400, the 1-year anniversary of In the Pits next week. I will cover the 1-year anniversary of In the Pits, talk about last year's Michigan race and this year's Michigan race, all for you on the Russo's Brand Family channel. Like Vinny Rue always says, Russo's Brand Family, we are family. Well, that's it for In the Pits this Wednesday jam-packed edition with race reviews and news and a little bit of an impromptu rant from Big Josh J. Rock Hinkle. I am the Heart Cell Russo's Brand. I am Big Josh J. Rock Hinkle, and I will catch y'all at the races, everybody. Victory Lane, Big Vito pose. Deuces.